everyone, it's Natasha. I wanted to get on here today and talk about my hair. I get a lot of comments on my hair since I've let it go natural. This is its own color. I have no highlights in it. I have nothing. It's just who I am. And I decided to let it go gray about 2 years ago. And it was a huge step for me. It was a real struggle because I'd always had dark brown hair when I was younger. In my 20s, it started going gray. I started coloring it. It kept getting lighter and lighter to the point where when I would color it or have it colored 2 weeks later, it would be white up here because it's so light right here in the front. And I was embarrassed. And so I decided I was tired of wasting the time and the money to keep it colored. And letting it go gray, like I said, was a huge step for me. So when I decided it, I talked to a couple of my hairdresser friends and asked them, and they said, go ahead, try it. If you don't like it, you can always cover it back up again. But the hardest part was actually in doing it because I had months where I had a line of demarcation as it grew out. My hair grows fast, but it was still some months. So as it grew out, my hairdresser would trim it, try to blend it in a little bit. And like I said, it took about a full 2 years to get all the color out of it because I wanted it one length. I don't wear my hair short, and I think that's one of the reasons why people comment on my hair and they like it so well with the natural color in it is because I wear it in a more modern hairstyle. I stopped perming my hair probably back in the 80s, I think, when a lot of people stopped perming them. No, the 90s, sorry. When I had my first child, my son, I stopped perming it. And I was really kind of liked it. My hair is, I guess you'd say straight, but not all straight. It does have some residual curl or wave underneath. I think I got that from my dad, who has naturally curly hair, but not a lot, not enough to actually wear it curly. It just makes it weird. It just waves out in weird directions. So I started using a flat iron, but I had trouble with the flat irons because they would make my hair too flat and it would just stick to my head. And with this huge high forehead that I have, that I've always had, I did inherit from my dad. My daughter calls it a 5-head because she got the same forehead. Sorry, Lauren. But it's genetics. And so I have to have a little bit of lift up here to get that natural, kind of draw the attention away. I don't need it flat because see, when it goes flat, all you see is forehead. When I have lift, you see hair. Okay. So to conquer that, I got what's called an in-styler. Just excuse the hair, there's hair stuck to it. But this is just like a roll brush that helps take the wave out of my hair, but it doesn't flatten it to the point where it's stuck to my head. As I roll it out, I turn it under at the root so that it gives it lift at the root. And what that does is makes my hair straight. So what I do is I do about one pass through my entire head, as you can see. And I have a wonderful stylist. Her name is Macy. She is a friend of my son's. She's a young girl, but she does an amazing job with hair. And she's who I credit for being able to wear my hair like this, because she's the only one that can cut it so that it actually tucks behind my ear but still has the straight at the sides. Nobody else could ever figure that out, but Macy has it down. So thank you, Macy, for that. Okay, so see how I still have these little flyaways up here at the top? And I blame that on the gray hair. It tends to be wiry and stick up in weird places. So this is where my Posh products come in. I use this Enchantress hair serum, and it smooths the hair down. So what you do, I haven't opened this one yet. What you do is you squirt a little bit into your comb, not very much because my hair is not that long. Just like 2 drops. I don't know if you can see that. Not very much at all because you don't want to get too much. It'll weigh your hair down and make it look greasy. So, and it smells delicious. Oh my goodness, it smells good. So I put this through my hair, just definitely in those flyaway areas and in the ends here where it tends to not want to lay down. So that gives me some control. And then what I do is I take my roll brush after I get that in, take my InStyler, and I pick up this hair at the front, and I go pull it up at the root and then out. I do that I do a pass through a few times, up at the root and then out. And what that does is it gives those flyaways a chance to lay down, because they definitely are the least cooperative part of my hair. You can see, let me run the hairbrush through it. Okay, you can see how, still got a few of them sticking up there. But you can see how they've all kind of started behaving. Now you can add more serum. I don't do my hair every day anymore. I've trained my hair not to wash it every single day. It just, with the gray hair and having to use the InStyler on it, you definitely don't want to wash your hair and dry it and use this product, or use the heavy InStyler every day. Otherwise you end up with just really dried out hair. And you can see how smooth. And they asked me, a lot of people ask me where I get the shine from. Yeah, that is from the hair serum. That's from the Enchantress. That gives me that shine, because gray hair can be kind of dull and lifeless. And this way it gives the, I don't like to wear a ton of hairspray, but I do wear enough to keep my hair from falling in my eyes all the time, because that drives me crazy when it's in front of my glasses. So what I'll do is I'll just spray the hair and kind of tuck it behind my ear so that it dries flatter, and then it'll come out eventually on its own. But I do spend a little bit of time just trying to shape it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a whole lot, because it just does its own thing. I don't try to force my hair to do what it really doesn't want to do, because that never works. I mean, you just kind of got to go with the flow. But see how this serum just kind of made that really light part of my hair up at the top just kind of shiny? That's what I like. And that's what gives me the look that everybody comments on and says, oh, your hair's so pretty. If my hair looked like that, I would wear my hair more natural. I will say though, with the gray hair, you do want to wear more makeup and a darker lipstick. My mom gave me that tip when I was younger. She always said that, because gray hair does tend to wash you out. So don't, once you let your hair gray, definitely keep your lipstick on. Even if you don't wear a lot of other makeup, keep your hair. I'm getting photobomb. See that? Shelby. See? I'm getting photobomb. See? There's my other gray girl. Her hair is less maintenance than mine though. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to do. I want to get on here and talk about what products I use that Posh sells for my hair, which is the Enchantress. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And I am going to put this video up on my YouTube channel too. So if you subscribe to that, you'll see a lot of Posh videos and some other things that I do that maybe you're not familiar with. So anyway, don't forget the delivery date for Posh is December 15th in order to get your items in time for Christmas. So don't wait. You definitely want to get those ordered. And if you want to order off of my website, it's natashaann.po.sh. So it's simple, easy to get to and to remember. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.